to say, Bio, my memoir, Jumemo Aquaba, Asaase 107.3. And remember, the Bonohene Baffour Awuch social media handles, Juma Facebook Live, Asaase 107.3. WhatsApp line is 057 777 1073. 057 777 1073. Or message, ubet me, and I'll comment, ubet me at all, appropriate time. Yabeji Fi. Yakin kan Eddie ama callers no munya botre mayen yebesi at tweet lines no afi watch the wadring medical catcher my super journey or new Juaben South Miami bra pan and no Michael Okyere Baafi and no ankan kra Eddie amayen but na many aboa 40 we yeso yet ho mami nkona me manager honorable majo
ya do kuno samisha
bibia bokode
pacho me ho ye pa now so here
na media family we live a simple life pa o and how the only can be
da me crash me da we here na sem geto o nyame na boy ho ban at least ka credit be di nyame my
local few ka credit
dey dey be try ho dey whether that room you kakra
na me tia say but you be din komo but I say be din komo no me nya course bi say de bia Baruku fi beba station. O kasa obra panyin no. One ne nkasa. Wo se won kobio. New Juaben South seat no won kobio. But one ne nkasa na onsiniti ase. Na won san mra. Me bisa ne sa adan. Nipa ne besom ye. And on say somfo my madwuma wie me kwa de ntia wo mra. And then some more kan no me kan radio so na ye say me ma fans too much. I didn't tell Uncle B.
Oh, but I think my boss. I'm even tired of.
I'm more frame so
talking about it. Maybe it is a personal decision. I mean, so we are politics. Who one kasa who aims and ambitions and what you want to achieve. And to me, it is a my can't want some side. I think I'm so tired on it.
So from no.
For now, no. As me catch out say my decision. That's what me jam. This
is sued.
I mean, nipa biya de say oti unu say me no me no ye nipa. But as now me tie I've already taken a decision. And me just say me take a decision be boa me political future. And e be say boa and just me jai politics here. That's what I've been saying every day. Politics me here. And I'm still working hard in my constituency. Me juma me juma na me juma said you be our elections, isn't it? Sometimes don't make constituency. Me say me juma na say munya na say pete mo no munya. Oh, me answer me still seem say me ye mad so a. O say eh. Ade ko yo be so baby you na ade. Na me say okay. O there. I mean,
now on crop for be ye dey nya support no a. What they support woman?
No, we will still do our best. Let me say we will still be in the game of politics.
Okay.
For now, no, you nyai politics here. You go see your politics, and Mejidi said the most important thing here, the away nim, and they said the have one crop for political service. I mean, working as an MP, member of Parliament. Me who is a me who is a yankopon and kasebe yaun to be here.
Okay.
Obey be
a call.
That's how I see it. Me I do politics differently. Me kuma nyina na ma hoden nyina na me di nyame de hira me nyina me de politics. And think of bebre hon ma oya mo ntima se bebre omo say me spend so much me say I see it differently. So me tell na se bia ma call Kofodia for example. No me tifia na boy maybe 10 p.m. 10 p.m. na me call Trage or Regional Hospital and Trage in Kola Hospital. Na me call Uncle Hess and go for to be can meet your mama. Na me 7.3. Like you won't. Me to say the whole day we if you go on ma we copy beer to the day. Let me see be a school work university or say even one mom you brilliant but they don't have your mom almost at exams. Your mom school fees. Maybe me to 5 you know that's how I do politics. Me expect someone person we politics ye Okufodia no. I was say anya sebe diama o. But the system the standard now you are setting very high.
Okay.
And to be able to
meet that standard, no, you have to be selfless, you have to be very generous and God fearing. Say also peto bonipa. We determine so when I'm a me baby bonipa. And in my time, I think I will go down in history as one of the people
Kofodia moment pejuma yepa.
Yeah.
Through us, Kofodia. I become so happy when I see a lot of people say, through me. Many so no. And when we me say, I mean, I spent so much. Okay, me relax Accra. I mean, treachery. No business but
Okay.
Now, and I make us a nipa. I mean, for now, that's the decision I've taken, and I think that's the decision. But I don't know what will happen in the future. But for now, that's my decision.
Right. May I say tell quickly, me young corner ye party in Komoka Kranimra national issues so. The kind I'm for call say young granting Crophobia amnesty. Na Omunsaimra MPP mu. Obi ti say Afoko, Obi ti say Alan Judiciary maintain. Your take on it.
No, the kind me chia Ghana phone me chia omo tie mu anwumre wotie for me chia mpani bi omo so afidie me say Mira Gabi Okyere Dako ene mpanimfo nyina ha me de nyame inshira ema mu nyina na me chia Kofodua for me ti tupa me chia yan ewura Kofodua ewura no Juaben wura dasbre na kwakubu ati otoso miensa abrante pa ujan naso akora onkwaso una na me wa ha me hwe chire ha ma me hwe chire ma pa uni problem na me chia Kofodua fo nyina me party 42 chia pa asem no madwedwu bebre na me ho asem ka me fiase ka ho asem no pay atenye bia ochina me hu se me ho asem be ko edwam o sase mo hu ba because me what me opinions
okay
and a political party won enye obi bakofo dia say dipa bi dia political party definition you mo ye political science and as all ye government to school no you define the political party as a group of people till with the same mindset or idea who want to come together and win political elections through the ballot box.
Okay.
So that they'll be able to implement their plans and programs that friend of manifesto.
Okay.
I mean in governance. That's the being of political party. Simple.
So the battery more.
Political party ye kuwa nipa be omo fi baby. Obi so the Bonohene, obi so the Kufudia hene, obi so the GIJ hene, obi so the Kokraba hene. Obi afi bi na waba omakabom omo ni baako na omo se omo adwin ai baako nti yen ye dwin se ye nyina no se onipa bi ahenhan owiem aye ye nyina adwin baako se nipa ne yakabom ene ye se ye pese ye di oman so nti ye pese ye win elections ye ko na ekoya asem che Ghana fo na oman bi aye wom na nkofo to ba mayen omo to ba yen ne ye win elections a na adwia ye wo se pese ye kroni ana oman ni ye no na yetimi ade ba adwuma
okay
that's a political party in the political party ni people ko dia and a political party per any political organization eteko bia obi a betimi akasa me pese me join me ne obeso oti akasa me fe mi ocha you are not under any compulsion to say yes wo ba muntimi film jam da bi political party per
obetimi film time bia na obetimi asia
aba in the political party you enforce the power bo tie any political operation bia ana what infrastructure bia obe setting up I will say obe say force ni panamo join no you will get bad results because they may not be committed to the cause you know in the political party obi afi ni ba bi na aba ena yakabom ne yesi pese ena enkofo bi ya party ni madwuma obi wo hon ma odno hyem aboa party ye kwa okobi ye to otubi ye kokosa nyo kosabi obi wo hon ma won tibi nyesa ne ma nyina on de onyeska ono okapati ne ho ba hu no ba bia se odi party ne mu sagonya tutonyum enso ono de sika boa o mu nyina kapati ne ho
okay
saafo no o mu nyina kabom ene ye fe ne political party ena medical ka je o saafo no o weti ye ka se ene ma join the political party o chama film political party no ye yenso a ye de mra hyehyere ye de mra ne kyekyere political party no enti mra ne kyekyere no sa mra no ediwa e wo se ye twen aso se de mra hyehyere
okay
MPP ye party no ye frɛ ye tradition ye frɛ Danko Buzi Adombo tradition ye te party no 1947 4th August e was Solpon empanifo mu gira party na nemu ye party no ye na nkanso no ne frɛ no United Gold Coast Convention eto no Solpon ye te ye no empanifo no mu di anim pa You can any the friend of JB Dankwa. No a lawyer ni penny. Nkofo bi say RS Blay no kan no a lawyer ni penny. Akonje no kan no a lawyer ni penny. Obi say Ofuriata no kan. Nana sorry, William Akufo-Addo no kan. Na ye wo obi say Pa Grant no kan ho. Sa fo go no mo te party no. Omo te party no, party ni ko ni ma no. Yes as sign ho. Yes sign din. Ebi no te F twom from party ho.
Yeah.
Yewura Baffour Awuch no oya Asante Mine chairman and Asante Hen chairman. Or the party of the National Liberation Movement NLM. Or take part in the 19th Sa party name cause na MPP ni yashase. UGC yere nan kanso. Yes. Emwa ana Yewura Nkrumah through an effort to gain independence. Yet e nya hoden. And o say or implementing rules emra e de ye beku achi. And man back on never the PDA Preventive Detention Act. Say why you bet you say we can Kumasi sem and the government wants them. A fata say fata assume and Emma Kwame Nkrumah and the man Kosono. You never to prison and trial. You have court. Into your by penny for be Johnny. Yes, I Edani Hubio into your name of said nothing People's Party at that time. I know me a strong power or parliament led by Chief SD Dombo, Emukabomu, any Gan Dangbe party, any parties be a what transvoter to Goland. Kikabomu, maybe for more party, Yefano, United Party, Yakabom, UP. UP, Neko require exile, Preventive Detention Act, Amanko Brigani, Ama Yashi be Atum, including Jacobi, Tebidamte, Papa, or which Bilamte. Or no, any. JB Dankwa omo nya da prison enti enuma wo ma UP no mu no na kotoka ene anka be 1966 school aye ni tu Kwame Nkrumah na omo tu Kwame Nkrumah sa fo we e ka say omo de Professor Kofi Abrefa Buzi Abagana omo ye chairman of the National Democracy Commission non ko Ghana hanging and coaches for about the need for us to go back to democratic regime enti Yewura Buzi ada no and omu wie sa adwuma no na ye ka say ni obia to be for political party lifted ban on political parties and MPP yes as say edin from UP United Party yes ababa ye edin Progress Party PP.
Okay.
At that time no na was say Chief SD Dombo de anim say oh no high adwuma ni na Yewura Buzi no exile our party ni say edin anim on the di anim na ekoko and ekodin kunim Buzi anso a champion to 1972 ye choir kufu betu no Rollins subaye ye say okay ne say Rollins buy o say yes anko democratic regime bio et MPP yes signing from Progress Party and be fraying Popular Front Party PFP led by Victor Usu who was then 1966 1969 win elections no foreign affairs minister no be there anymore Victor Usu kwa wani nkurim et MPP for idincho na ye the party friend no Popular Front Party PFP answer ne be saying yes about democratic regime bill 1982 new constitution on the free national new patriotic party what was the yakon we have metamorphosed from UGC than ye ho never pay NPP party no obi any wa of force will manage join here any the manage a party no a man do I do to turn cheruba party they can also give amnesty to my medium say oh medium but in the history of the party no check from UGC to now obi anywhere or cho letter huma so a giant party no a party no ma efer so review e bin see that
MPP abako say
e bin see that in history
obi anywhere no
political party MPP political party we no person and no didn't pay say what tell home say me party no mean review me call na what akoko ne so asaba na ya je no I mean say me obi akra sorentia Michael Baafi na say can say ba ha come sorentia
I like what you chairman come back.
Come on, what are you talking about? We are not joking here. We are a serious political party. Political party is serious. 107.3 MPP. In your political party, you grow. What Huma 2 times? This is the second time. Our Huma. Now what shows that there would not be a third time? There is definitely going to be a third time. In any case, I'm putting this on record. I'm going to make a statement. Opa fast one peno emfa. Tie. No political party in this world can have 100% united party. It can happen. Take it.
107.3.
There's no political party in this world. If you ask me, political party be anywhere. Omo so makabo ma obi ani obi epe. Oka makabo. Omo nkabo 100% bi sida. Ebi sida na yewu. Ebi sida ene nipa yewu ombesa ba na ombesa ba ebi sida. Every political party that cracks stay in politics or political party arrangements, you know. Political party be odin kunim bia it assume say only problems. One political party ya call election we din kunim or problem da. Ebi sida. Political party be lusupe hey when the money issue when the by you need their papa. I say football, game of football. Every coach who wins a football match is a good coach. Yeah. That's our political party arrangement here. In any case, so who told you that a political party can have 100% united party? It is not possible. And people like a very stalwart, venerable John Allan Kojo Chamantin, who is a stalwart in trade and industry, obviously underrated or undermine integrity and strength, the competence in that area. But when it comes to political party, MPP, he has not treated us well. And so, under no circumstance, in any case, did MPP sack him for the party for us to give him amnesty. We can only give amnesty to people that have committed offense. Nyameboa, Omanpeni by middle of the year, amnesty to prisoners. One eco prison. Obioko prison be is assumed say what the money. Yeah. And the amnesty is given to people who have offended the law. Omuya punishum. Sister na punishum.
But in your one they do more power.
Obia ordinary pay a PF ebim god. You amnesty. How are we going to call it? Amnesty for what? The person has not committed any crime. On committing crime be a party in sure let a man or see you fit party them. And then a man amnesty. As a matter of fact, Michael Baafi, I'm telling you on record that he doesn't even deserve any amnesty from MPP. In his capacity as what? MPP didn't they say Oban Omobad Ombenyan numbers have been Sibida. You ain't been numbers. What happened? Say Alan Chamatin is going to pull political election results have been Sida. MPP didn't do well in elections, but your fortunes, and Alan Chamatin when you move one from one go hoote. Because Accra Bitino. What are you talking about? In the game of politics, no, yes, what I said, who are you? Chada Bitino.
But I say, it's a man for here to do.
Minkasa, me say, political party, too. A game of tea. Politics, a game of numbers. So,
yeah.
And me political godfather, Ira Dambuchi, or say, politics is not just game of numbers, so it's a game of positive numbers.
Okay.
And, you know,
not negative numbers.
No, the mere fact say a game of numbers, and you my political godfather, the stalwart in politics, will say it is not only a game of numbers, but it's a game of positive numbers. God, in the numbers in there, we can have both negative and positive. But negative, positive, but when we have numbers, positive numbers, you know that the positive numbers will give us very good results. So you run the small kind of say politics, you know. So people like Yera, the venerable John Allan Kojo, who has done what Napoleon Bonaparte has not done. I mean, he's seen as one of the best in Africa. Only MPP in the year. And I know one who has a party in MPP. And you know, how can we give amnesty to somebody who, by his own accord and self, decided to leave a party? Only a amnesty. So that word amnesty, remember to we are here. Remember to cry.
107.3.
But on one thing I say now, I want to come back, so.
Okay, and it is up to the party, national council. I must be a member of the council for us to accept it. And some of us, you could be sure. What are you talking about?
Allah, no,
we have to say, no, what can say politics? And they say, no, but your politics, the political climate, you know, has shifted. It has shifted from the old to the young, whether you like it or not. Check it, the last numbers I did elections, you know. Check it, vote from 18 to 25. Check it, if I vote to her. Maybe someone vote to you, no. Be someone say, busankofo mama osomuni mama omuni mama.
They
They don't even know some of us. Young people. What are you talking about? The politics we are doing now, no, a scientific politics. The young people, no, they are not interested in names. What young people know more about? They are not. The names don't fancy them anymore. They are looking at what they will benefit them.
What you bring on table?
What are you talking about? Say, I mean, me say. What say party no only in your view? What party na? Yes, baby.
No, I am not doing some.
And make us say that it is up to National Council, the highest decision-making body, when we don't have a conference.
Hey, National Council. Yeah.
We will fight it.
What
are you talking about? In 2015, Paula Foko, come to Japan. Any event saying, of the former first vice chairman.
What they call mechanic?
Yeah, they were suspended. Party, no, I think one of them was even expelled for the party. But as know that these people had followers, they left the party with their followers. But the following year, 2016, we won elections. At that time, we won elections. Numbers have been sida in the history of Ghana. They win elections. Did we win? Did we have unprecedented numbers? Because numbers a year 2016 election, they didn't see that Ghana. So it means that you can still push people away from a party, recalcitrant politicians who can create problems, who can sow seed of discourse, people who can create unnecessary tension in the party. You can still win elections.
I don't know, create unnecessary tension.
Election winning, no. And your political party for going to talk about. Let me win elections. Other people can also vote for you. Now, who say a bit one man, almost say party, no, almost any party view, almost you say. Now you say also part don't count your quay. The entire baby. You call election, no, you lose poto. But one tida, say one to your that say, you can say, hey, I learn from you. Or you number sing like one.
Yeah.
Oh, number so ye. Cheddar and channel. It is on record. Cheddar everything. This one, yes, make and they do be hungry. That's the truth. Cheddar and material and Jamanti. Who be Tino? Cheddar about politics that way.
Right, but Crawford to say ya wabina someone hopes in atoyenum kasoke work on the dinachi, but to say the new home, your person send befia almost way.
Me say to you. Say much cholete. So jai party. Dia party that we can't give them amnesty. If they want to come back, they have to go through the process. And a committee will be set up to go through there to find out whether these people have turned a new leaf. And a party never jatum. Someone some review. I just said, yeah. Politics, the way politics now super we are the old. In the game of politics, you know, we need positive numbers. Because there are people who are politicians who are in the same party, numbers, but they don't vote for us. Almost a candidate, we call them, I don't know numbers, part of our numbers, but they are negative numbers. So we don't need all numbers. We need positive numbers in here to win elections.
Right.
And we are politics. Now say, Obia say, Mediwachi, after the Mudu China was the one Kakasabi in Sehunu. Can say who say and tomorrow. And you say, didn't you hear a lot from people like Asia in constituencies, maybe constituencies, maybe
Alan and Crawford.
Yeah, Alan Crawford, party war, we a party for. I'm on a different candidate, and don't want to one mammy. And don't want to cry. Some of them even cry your number, your dean fee. Juaben South, I got to abandon before.
Because of you.
Because of me. I'm going to do one call. Those people, are they not party people?
They're party members.
And you know, sad numbers, you know, are they positive numbers or negative numbers?
Negative numbers.
So negative numbers doesn't give us progress. It doesn't give us win. The win that we're looking for. No? It's the numbers in total, in general, doesn't win election for us. Only positive numbers that might win.
Okay. Right, I've been over here New Juaben South from Russia Jenny. Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi and AD and Komono. Was it politics? I've learned something from you. So politics, is about positive numbers, not negative numbers. Kitari say and ya do
only finish my ya call me say a lot of people almost only a party for they didn't vote. All those people are classified as negative numbers. Okay, and you know, making general statements that politics is a game of numbers and you are deceiving yourself. My political godfather, Dan Butchie.
A game of positive numbers.
It's a game of positive numbers.
Not just numbers. Right.
What is those numbers?
Mausa Kwadjon Piani Ababonte dia betu dwa se enkebeya thank you tall. NPPM back on no. And come suspend it for some time. Bono brekum. Baby ko see ho me hu video no me yam hye me kakra na me say na ye kodase a ewie koduru ba bi a ya koduri me mpese me bo
no me prema mo
ade
me prema mo
ade enye na
it is just unfortunate.
But thank you to
it is the thank you to
me achieve objective
the thank you to has been part of the MPP party for
107.3.
Every flag bearer be a win election no contact or thank you to. It's the first time ni. But just that this time we decided to say okay, yam prema one person per or yeah flag bearer. Why flag bearer mine 2024 no kwanko. Party ni na anko because now new candidates oba on person contest elections. These are equally competent people who are senior party people. Person we party you are. And the party you name Cambo thank you to that. And I think maybe anyone want to be ankoyi. And the say party penny for omo ye hodjuma. Me say neno maintain feedback behind the tour no and but I think say mean to me and kayura Kwadjon Pianim ono ye a party penny pa on Muslim Day. And now on what I think the party penny for maybe to be a TA no. If it is possible,
but on me issue is see a thank you to na a man for so atwumuti somewhere contested and yam for munina anko ubia wo dom na yenko a ubia na ese ye man amount to platform e man kasamusa won kasa na
and it's make say tie bia na say the year no bia anko say the was say no because we are not used to this type of thank you to was that party no over the years no yeah thank you to a presidential candidate no who is the flag bearer of the party in the previous elections
your general party ni dim
on kwa na thank you to on party ni
okay
or second party one wa here the thank you to and obiaye akufo ye era akufo do ye and na eduha but eduha no we thought say I mean where the party has gotten to say party political system no yet static dynamic and so we can decide to change it that you be my nuanum nyina so mo pese omo kobi no so that you be hu say back and na make us say the wisdom of the National Council no I mean was well intended. It be an say be say the and you know empanifo bi say Kwadjon Piani akasa no Kwadjon Piani akasa no me gidi say empanifo so party no omati okay if they can look at it if it is possible I think maybe
right main integrity of the issue me ndramu bebre but uni samra so say nipa ba akofo no de sika sponsor party no especially bra party no be opposition you know emra so say MPP as a political party on so fa kwan ya obefa so a obetoto no ma dan say
for me I thought the party has even started doing this because party interview for your home to individual so there be an equitable as a political party. You know, one shot na obiaka say okay, me na me finance, me pese me disca bia ba, individual disca ba no, munya de bepe. That is the problem. But party na ye na de na party na hoden, eje na hoden so ya. I think it may not create these problems and as at the it going forward no I think that the party going forward as a strong conservative political party of this stature and your party kitwa party I evolve over the years. I be say next still our party no e go to general we should be able to I mean run our own stuff to be able to generate money to fund the political party.
One
We cannot rely
107.3.
on individuals to help us run a party because who say where they are, your activity be brave. By this time, party should be able to focus on trying to get insurance to insurance.
107.3.
I mean welfare issues. So we should be able because you have to transfer the risk so that the party no better. In this case, be a year since one now we can shift it. Never come insurance company no mutua my won be a like say you han Accra. You can say but say individuals are support to in this
Crucial
turbulent times.
107.3.
Toxic times, yeah. It to create unnecessary tension.
Meba, tiawe meba. Sikasa money can
me enjoy. I was enjoying it.
Now, rebuilding. Minimsa edding. Adia bia o say yes to fufuro bia no enye bete. Adia ne say dey simple. But say wo siesie no eho na asem no ewo. Kwan ben so as an experienced politician, obi a wasua politics e wo school mu na wadi akire ache. Kwan ben so na MPP so mo fa so rebuild the party no. Wo ni say current leadership no men person ma yusu wese bi omo ye de ese omo ye e be ma party na etimi rebuild ya na.
Oh say e was here tia say political party MPP ye lose elections pato. Ye po yempeo e was here the kind tia say see ye lose elections and lose elections no ebinim ho no ma omunya party no mfaso ebinim wo so omunya mfaso omunya party no mfaso no omka say ye yire ho aye omunya party no mfaso no omka say mokra abi ombe ye party no ombe ka party no nsep normal. Every political party must go through this exercise. NDC when they lost the 2016 elections no they went through this process the same issues I want me. And one thing I make I'm gonna phone now. If you need MP for attend say, you lose election in these 6 months you. So we don't have the goodwill. MPP sabi ka frache when you are sabi when you are yehunya kono okrum this year.
Of course.
Yehunya intino. It is not all. And you say ayen go for say as the year 2 year no as the like one there be say ya beto yen. Say ya. But then we have to persevere and be focused. Say, we are focused on what we are doing. Say, we want to achieve a mark. We have 3 more years. This government has just started. I'm going to mess up. And they started messing up.
I know Matrokan.
And you know, who say, a time will come, Ghana for me, who say, that's a woman when they sing way. Because, who say, me ba, mo, Coco Grafo, me ba, Moto Abamia. Hey, Coco now mutu mo bag back on me. But 2 bonds say whom mamo.
Producer price because 6,000 Ghana cedis.
Number ska. He said scano. Also get try say the mamo. And so President Kufuado on the Indian mama for scan fa that could show them. Tio
107.3.
now when ya power no o say na ye nim sanity and the casa no. O sabi ka frache o gise sanko for no nyansa. They know they are just watching them. So America no hunya kono bio. And you know, the American business say these things will happen, will recur. I mean, a lot of issues are coming up. God board you the issue ba. Galamsey. AI na nyama so where dey ba. And be on propose say they will not be able to do that. Cancel double track system no. And now they want to cancel free SHS. So they eba. So when that time comes, MPP na ye hire hu kakra ka wase ye ke hu bom ye hu besa ya kono.
Okay.
And until I may say, people want and you man tend to do. I said, the man, expectation is so no. You animal, go for one, Jimmy Samo, some share for Muntimu. You lose election chairs, you don't yakono crew. And mama, get one, sir, even a friend say thank you to issues a problem about yes and who be
yeah
because who say ebi mo omo anya bi no ebi no mo aban nim yero shafulom iyomadi ebi amakwa candidate oh no matumizas mo to stray bullets o se bu ha otu bullet na no atoafa
o to no basa
o se ne yete won ma na obi so atu stray bullet back and they replied yeah o say yenyi demons no nya fi party nim one demons no MPP your demons home. So by implication, he is trying to say, sir, enkophobia or no, not you have to be demons. No, one more than you won't party them. And I may be sir, want to me TV4 Okuman say one demon will be uncasem. And I may say one more demons didn't know. Then be demons. What will be our entrepreneurship? We are entrepreneurship at the master's level. Me entrepreneurship at one of my master's degree. Wow, yes, yeah, entrepreneurial demons. One of the demons of entrepreneurship, no, entrepreneurial prostitutes.
Okay.
Oh, how entrepreneur? How do we?
No, Jano.
Echo so. No, minja we. Okay, we are. I want to cast me go away. We a demon. And to be sure, demons, no. I'm saying demons no be the bad day. Demons be by one. I come one. I'm the assembly and be lose elections.
Everything so high.
And then be say, there be question to it. Through omono. Assembly actions, no. I may lose elections. Maybe say same business I been I may lose election. Near obi say galamsey. Yeri galamsey to betia Ghana can correct.
Debbie
galamsey. Uko for galamsey to betia.
Omo hwe so to betia MPP.
Enti ne yahwe. Onipa na ka say demons no. Na the minister na hwe galamsey so. Omo say ai. Yeri afipom wati. Na the minister na hwe galamsey so. Omo say ai. And yes, Daniel Kafa and whole galamsey. Yes, on the baby. Ako ye galamsey wako set up company on the back until the when you now be lose election now na first demon. That is some simple conclusion. So that you won't talk again. The two has have no one. No, I don't say you. Because who say demons are so the point I'm trying to make to you is say in a political entity like MPP, I lose elections 10 times 41%, which is not the worst performance of the party. Because you get 39% paying. 49%, 41% you know. 41% now. I just say you in the party no nya kono okrom. It is some moment to was here. Niam build the party from the grassroots. Niam focus on numbers. Everybody vote to know ocha. Yam build up numbers no for the party tomorrow, and that is what is going to help us.
Right.
And that's what I can.
Right.
Forget about who is talking about. Forget about them, and let's focus on the party.
Right. Yeah, we have Lekuma not. As of now, more like a parliamentary representation. And your concern, man,
as a matter of fact, it's Edom 1 concern. We're talking about it. Now, when we go back to Parliament next 2 weeks, it's going to be something else. It's the first month, you know. I cannot divulge. I mean, say the party is going to take some serious. The caucus is going to take some serious decisions. I am Gija Huma because Sabika Fat Yatuaba no you declare results in your kind. The most young no Munya Hojuma. Court number the no. So what is hindering the declaration of the results? What is stopping us from declaring the winner of the elections? And that is a problem. Mejiri said, you do as a political party. You will see a fast more seriously. We are, but I thank God that the caucus leadership, I take a decision. And I can assure you, before we end that session of Parliament, the free member Parliament.
But I say easy, I'm making the clear, so on your way ready, you have just protection.
And I make a say, by the time you may be session win, you call Parliament, the be session, no free MP, but market anywhere. We will do everything possible.
107.3
see, election, you win elections. And this is to focus on what will make them. I mean, what can help them to sustain power. Because you know more, you know, and you ma ebwa. Na ye as a political party, na mo di money see so say, say dem become me kai ho. 88 na na.
O se ma vi become.
But that one you can succeed. You can go. You didn't say, they should stop. They should stop. They should allow the Electoral Commission to do its work.
But NDC then, you were IGP or Kroma, you were EC or Kroma, and he is in any election task force, and IGP, you're ready, say, you're cooking Kanya. What stops them?
The most intolerant political party in history, in the history of this country called Ghana, is National Democratic Congress.
NDC.
They are very intolerant. You can say political party. Almost person like almost even TO be at Zambia. Almost the kind.
Almost Tiasamasi.
They be almost. She said almost Diano. She said
you're kindly a finder.
And what we do almost say as if so. Oh no, they are directing the IGP not to do that. And the one there. That's their talking. That's what they know how to do best. And some can fight a same work also Ghana Hano. Is again they are behind it. They said that almost prema a free Emma Parliament. And they are behind it. That former IGP, what did the court told him, gave him direction on what to do. Did he do it? Because President Mahama said, and yet, also man yet. Into no, Tanamunya 88 na auntie. So then,
but omunya numbers we na baako be kan wait na ya. E bone be na ba.
And then one. E come kwa NDC for. Omunya koma tuye nyina drum ye wu parliament. Almost someone kwa number parliament. Political party, we no person kwa na kasa. Nobody should talk. Political party, the nipa 88, you can't say to be let me say, now what kind of people are you?
Mudoso chain.
Let me see. Because was say, the Muyano, yeah, be no one fool. Let me say, what kind of people are you? You are doing this, yeah, I think to no who cry. Can I say, I never cry your parliament. Messi, 8th parliament, the 8th parliament. I wish you were there. There's that Bawan Boyle CEO, and Mutala Mohammed. I would rather. Sabi Kafaja in Kwasem. I would rather.
Mutala Mohammed Mudi Kwasem.
A parliament. They say a champion Bia MP.
I care champion.
Or you could draw honorable care for the Moti on the Tetraso or Cancer.
I care champion.
Bia. Message. I'm not going to be a group because it was an parliament in and we are just giving them small dose of the mine. They can't stand it.
Right, CJ, Ghana Association, raise concern, say, a Jinaswa, Mampayin John Traman Mama, a Jinaswa, was say, we're establishing a Krebi war, petitioners and a petitioner, or more demand in Muno, on publish it, on family out, no BBR, because Omuni say, and yet, Kwanye say, Mampayin John Traman Mahamo, Jinaso, had suspended the Chief Justice. Your take on the Chief Justice?
Ghana Bar Association were late. They had already issued a first statement, okay, very diplomatic statement, signed by the great and law stalwart,
107.3,
Madam Efogati of Gatti and Gatti Associates. Here, me say statement down with the Babakono. Yeka the Judiciary. Ghana Frontier, there are 3 arms of government here. Ghana, you practice pure presidential system of government somehow. Yes, you know, hybrid. Yeah. Because we are doing a mixture of the American presidential system of government and the British parliamentary system. And that, we were MPs or we ministers. But note that we are practicing a presidential system of government. Yes, the United States, there are 3 arms of government. There are 3 independent arms of government. 1, legislature, law-making body of the state. 2, executive, law implementing body of the state. 3, the judiciary, law adjudicating body of the state. 3 different arms. Obia edininkui, obia janelemu, obia nchobiase. Ghana constitution, access obia nchobiase. Because the powers are obia exercise powers, and the constitution. Article 146. You go to 146. No, we have to read it in whole. Near Article 296 of the Constitution. Then I mean, you will say you have the process also of our constitution. The strength of Yambra idea Jumano, whatever we do as a country, no, you take your holding, it emanates from the constitution.
Yeah.
However, these arms of government, no,
Obiadi
no hoso. Ultimate parliament and control. But constitution no say the beya obia hu no say on record pan constitution the checks and balances abem. And you know already I'm going political science, you know, and we already separate powers. There's also checks and balances under the same notes, you know. Into already checks and balances. Checks and balances need to say, and no, say eventually the whole executive, no, and legislature, even about court.
Okay.
I'm a court, no, Eddie Massam, and there was a court in a swear president in. So Chief Justice got on swear president in, and president cannot be sworn in as a president. And also on the 2 year demand, no constitution that to check you.
7.3.
Unya se we bet you court with the diwasem. O court no, ya appointed Supreme Court judges. I was say parliament, na parliament for 2 man no checks and balances. And the checks and balances war. However, that article no is specifically stated said, see who and never say wo ho a. I was say ma uja nchen
as Chief Justice.
Chief Justice. There's a set up committee. When a prima facie case is established.
Yeah.
Now, before a prima facie case will be established, no, there must be a regulation. Law be there are 2 aspects of the constitution that it's broken down into 2 aspects. The ordinary aspect, which is called the enshrined aspect,
yeah.
and the entrenched aspect. The ordinary aspect, the enshrined aspect, can even be changed by an act of parliament,
yeah.
or by the new law, or by a judicial judgment. But the entrenched aspect cannot easily be changed. It can be changed only through a referendum. Now, law na ebetiama wo ekwan amotimi Chief Justice no e kire kwan abafa so e na kire so e either I think 296 or 276 296 say there should be a regulation. You have to because you cannot then now just the letter of the constitution now say who say no. Every article BR must have regulation. Say and can pass regulation. They enforce a law no.
But sir, Article 1466 no it's declare say mampanyina ayato aba pa no e wo ho kwan say petitioners a petition or no mampanyini no a wo de emma council of state say no mo hwe nsem num say sabe nyinaso wo mu a answer be constitution.
And I say Article 2 either 276 or 296. I'm just 2 me person can be check here 276 or 296. I say there must we have to what mean can say oh yamra our regulations.
Okay.
See yeah emra yeah li regulation need a guide there no. What the guide no? You cannot just say sorry ahwam o the yeah emra and no okay if I say Ghana Bar Association for statement now I'm making it clear said the president acted unconstitutionally. The actions no were unconstitutional because the president's action, I mean, clearly it was against the why was it against the constitution? Why was it against the constitution? It was against the constitution because almost say there hasn't been any regulation. Regulation be about churches how to enforce that law. 146 no yenya mbra understand to say me president okay maybe just say na ma ye no wahin what can Ghana Bar Association for
my reading
okay almost say it's on constitution one is okay and I'm say because yenya regulations must amra no and in the absence of a regulation you can't take that action so you have acted unconstitutional. That's what the point actually. But didn't you hear one thing that some company Mahama and no opposition, you know, or say Oba or change Chief Justice Wanka.
Yeah, okay.
So it means that Omampani Mahama no Oba, he has already made his intention to take that action. And you know, so what shows that he will not get something against her? What shows that he will not get something against her?
But when you see a man for the petition, petitioners
answer the petition, before the petitioner, no petition president. Not 2024 on campaign platform, President Makase Oba restricted the judiciary, who will change the chief justice. And you know, so I say Obechen, you know, when he was not president, Oba be president, no be president. What will he do? It means that he's going to now look for people to petition or pass him a tiano. That is how it is. That is how it is.
Mama na copy petitioners.
Okay, no, me personally, me customer, me kind of tio. As I'm near dance here, me customer who be na be dance here. The mama jam platform so. Me ba na be president. Me change chief justice. Na and I say Oba president no. How can he change the chief justice? Because the president, there's no aspect in the constitution that says the president can just stand up and say I've changed you.
Yeah.
And what must happen? People must petition him. Because that's the constitution. That's what the constitution says. So constitution that's article 146 1466 say the president can only take that action when people petition him or when he's petitioned. And Oba or say me no be petition no Oba or say me ba maybe me you.
Them say adwene wo hoda.
There be o kan say adwene wo me no nyagin. Or say me ba me you. No aba Oba no you know. Okay, what ba Oba no you me.
This is me fat the mrane kan.
And give me from them. And man, how do you do it? You have to go and look for people.
Petitioners.
Masa mon fa we don't want me petition them from them.
107.3.
Very simple. So the president, he in before Oba know what he was already prejudiced. On one case compromising home by taking that action into somebody like the president of Ghana, the highest office of the land here, who take his adjunct any show trim so it will be a year. It doesn't mean dear Hunini. Now, also the assembly called Akoma Council of State for. But Council of State for no more, no one no. Council of State for no. Oko is with the Council of State, you know, you're winning or whiny. Madam Esther Koran was a day, or NDC, former regional woman organizer. When that Nana Ayabuafu, a winnie or Kwasano,
Asante region.
What did they say? But you be so awesome. One can be Bodia.
107.
I don't know what say more. Almost I call yeah was
almost say oh yeah MPP ni and your money and
I don't know what say more.
No winnie. Now this is what I'm talking about. Make a note. Me say enti e kire say omo ba no omo council of the yom nyina no asam jamfia no ni hobby ye to aba no oni hobby say out of nipa 30 is 29 only one person abstained. That's what he's on no subject be can you no ni hobby no aka chain. You know all of them enti all of them no come on president come here ngere no come here. So the primary facie case was even established before the establishment of the Council of State, before the constitution of the Council of State. Before the Council of State was constituted, no, the primary facie case has been established. That's the first point. 3, do you know? Go and look for it. Do you know the judges now? Almost 3 cases, 2 of them. Supreme Court judges. Justice Gabriel Poaman JSC and Justice Esiedu Justice Poaman, do you know that he's a politician? Do you know? Google Justice Poaman, Google Justice Poaman. My producer said he was the General Secretary of PNC. Justice Poaman he was the General Secretary of the PNC.
But PNC is not NDC.
No, Mekasa.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he was the General Secretary of the PNC. NDC alliance for 2008 elections, you know. When they won that elections, you know, and I'm promoted to the state, he was the chief negotiator for NDC, PNC in that alliance. PNC PNC for only NDC for alliance for 2008 elections that at almost winning here. We and promote no from a politician to become a Supreme Court judge. And to or a politician, Justice Muhammad, we are politician, Tom, I'm telling you, maybe catch you. Seven Kafraje, Adam is no one. You are a politician, I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, Justice
But Justice go hell. Please, what Justice why?
107.3.
Justice Muhammad, I am telling you for a fact. Justice Muhammad, he is a politician. Justice Muhammad JSC, he is a politician. Or NDC ni. Omni NDC, PNC ni NDC co-alliance. No? He was the general secretary of PNC. Dr. Hilal Liman party. No PNC, no general secretary. Uncle alliance, no we win here no. And we win if you the chambers them anymore. And I'm promote to straight to Supreme Court. In Jobano, and then this is a as a matter of fact, it is even on record. Say he, Justice Puaman, he has sent a petition against the Chief Justice before. Or a petition Obi against the Chief Justice before. Oh, what's that? In some of Ghana.
Me diameti and they say a bit more petition. Mampayin John Dramani Mama say Yampam Gabriel Puamai from the Supreme
Justice
Court.
Puaman Nakasano. I'm not talking about this now.
Okay.
He has petitioned at some Chief Justice before.
Hey.
107.3.
Justice Puaman.
Says a conflict of interest.
No
chair committee.
No chair committee. No. Committee members no more can. Omunyanya Cadbury members of NDC.
Justice Samuel Kwame Edibu.
No. Oye fair kakra. Oye good. He's a nice person.
Okay.
And there he will behave well. But the others, only now Cadbury members of the
Dom level
is not a Cadbury. Okay, I'm asking you a question. No, just Dom level is a Cadbury member of NDC or not? Dom level, and NDC one appointed Auditor General.
Yeah.
Only politician be appointed Auditor General. If you're not part of them, which political party will give this sensitive position to Obion Kamo? Just Dom level. Was he not a member of ORA? No, ORA for
NDC.
No, NDC. But so do I know Kaisa Mabudia?
Or NDC.
That's all.
But my name's a Cadbury member.
Tio Justice Puaman NDC. Domlevo NDC.
Professor James Sefa
NDC. Opa go to University of Ghana. I'm telling you for a fact. Go there and ask. Everybody knows that he's an NDC man. My investigation make a so all these people also know apart from Justice Adibo Asedu oye neutral person no one can NDC for
General Major Bazanura
is an NDC. I'm telling you. NDC, she's an NDC man person. I'm telling you. She's an NDC person. I'm telling you. Let me catch her. Me say to you where committee.
There is no way somebody will state the Chief Justice.
I said, I person can come to one. Well, man, sell me. I should feel them the baba.
Mami to na shishe.
Na me feel them the baba. Na after me do feel.
Me yanko.
Me say. Me pepe tell say NDC for neighbor. NDC for neighbor. Wow, you dey feel NDC Justice Puaman. NDC. So what I said no. What shows say. Sorry, results we. Any the make back be na. Mo can say. Na make say that's me be buy I got this name no. Me say open market hey except say they decide to change their mind now when the pressure maybe is hot no I say okay my revoke suspension no. The outcome of this is known. Sorry,
and what will be the outcome?
Me say don't you know the outcome? Open market anywhere. Just say revoke sa suspension no. Anyone revoke it to work again. Ebia onko enajuma. Sanya sa pa dia I am telling you this one Justice Araba Saki Tokunu has been dismissed. Yinadi.
What do I know in this?
But mama Yinadi. Because NDC for nobody will say anything good about him, about her. I'm telling you. All of them, they are all Cadbury members. What do they want to do? The reason why he is doing this, he want to load up a market anywhere. By the close of the year, Charlotte Osai will be a Supreme Court judge. Hey, he is going to load the Supreme Court with NDC Cadbury members who are judges. So the judges are not they are now interviewing them. NDC headquarters. uni card member pass it.
Me na
make a show.
Judges are ye omo ko Supreme Court. Ye vetu omo.
Ye vetu omo NDC headquarters. Is that vetting last 2 weeks? They are vetting.
More evidence, no.
More evidence. I'm telling you. I don't make any evidence. Oh, be only evidence. Me say, over market by the close of the year, Charlotte say should be a justice of the Supreme Court. Over market, it's likely. See the only you ranya 70 no. Naka the mahine ka ho. Only you ranya 70 no. Omusuro.
The mahine so come
the beko. But Charlotte only a done deal. They are bringing NDC omo belodu. Now for them the asema to nko perceive to be NDC for no MP for no. The asema to so. Do you know that ultimate intention?
Debbie.
The ultimate intention is to be able to change the constitution.
Okay.
So that they will not get any.
Yeah, party who we are.
Yeah, we are not for the.
You bet me nya ho de no. At the amended constitution no.
Near the edge. Me say they are
constitution.
They are vetting them vetium, and they are going to pack NDC judges to the Supreme Court. Now, nya holding. Amended constitution. 2 things. They want to put so much pressure on the MPP so that they will not get the strength here to work. Go to jail. Hey, I'm telling you. I mean, so see, that is the ultimate, the first one. Second one, to be able to help President Mahama to get the second term, and for that matter, a third term. I mean, in total. That's what they want to do.
Send after a year, 4 years, they are going to be.
Say open market. That's what they want to do. They intentions, no. But as to whether they will be able to achieve it, another thing. That's what they want to do. So they okay, me na make catch up. Am I the first person to tell you say they want to amend the constitution for the president to get a term?
No.
It is
and this one
me na me who so move veti judges NDC headquarters.
107.3.
And so move veti card. If you're not a card, if you don't have a membership card, you don't qualify. And you know, in the next few months, the Supreme Court will be NDC for judges.
But they're serious. And wild allegation.
It is not an allegation. It's a true false allegation.
So Supreme Court.
That is what they want to do.
Judge if I do a more
NDC. It is not only going to be the Supreme Court. Court of Appeal, any high court now, to pack so that at every level they will have control. But the next point, I'm Bekaka on the serious, and they say they can't have their way. They may have that intention, but having your way would not be easy. Ghana hanyam nkwamu dia. Yeah, the constitution ebo mine. One who say omunim say because omudim ho bo coupist one the coupist our sub region Sahara Alliance, and say omu hwehwe coup, and they can
Burkina for no.
Say coup no. Because I'm not so, and I'm not going to job until you constitutionally created or constitutionally created officers. Yen instantly coup and put them down. It be a join this Sahel Alliance. Say coupist countries there. You join Sahel Alliance. What it be that?
So this is a constitutional coup.
A well democratic, well organized democratic country, very respected in the annals of history, and in Committee of Nations, very respected. Ghana, and then you're a member of the Sahel Alliance. And
107.3.
How can this happen? Yeah, any coup for the diagnosis here. A coup. Almost say constitution. But cool the bay. Comfort. About them. I'll get to Unia Holding. Opa so chese wo ahode a na ahode ni yeye pa for tonto na ka so kokuntokwa ana koku wiade na be so ahode na ne ahode. And every cool leader we praise. Every cool leader will be praised, will be celebrated.
But John Mama Petumi no anya wi a why cool again?
And I may say now on it cool for the diagro. On diagro no nya obi on to two on one ho. Hono betu obetu to constitutionally created offices no. It was started with parliament. Onya majority no say who still amempe enough. Maybe bia push it through. We are the back judiciary there. Obelodu NDC. If you are judge and you're not a card-bearing member of NDC, forget it. High Court, there's a better so. Yeah, you have him. That's what they're going to do.
But
so the ultimate and the class make a channel.
Then that is not safe again.
Because this Chief Justice Weno, she's the opposite of Mushunifitity.
Chokono.
Make a channel. Her leadership, Uber Bisa Court, Uber Bisa
107.3.
Say, she just a Benyan. Why not? Or Babano Musu the power. O Tiobia, Utifa Unsebungo Fananim. A very strong, principled woman, Christian, a tongue talking Christian, or a very principled. Oba pa, Oba Nimunyamonim, Oba on your bahat, only this same. Won't first come at Dano. And you won't be no. Sadia, young woman,
107.3.
so yes, now Opa Bianca, Opa Yankas, you establish a prima facie case to impeach the president. Sisia, Yanni Institute in numbers, back position my number, say, Moon numbers crowd with Yaye. Flagstaff as water. I'm on from Pramphone microphone to 2 choir. And no Marco Kawasam. Have we taken anybody to any court or any place to go? I mean, we're not kids. Nobody can pretend to be more Catholic than the Pope in this country. And nothing the minority caucus, you say, we'll fight this with our blood. Me say, we'll fight it. Thankfully, well-meaning Ghanaians also support you. GBA, I'm sorry.
So you're embarking on a demonstration May 5.
We are going all out, and every member of parliament will be present. We are a beer parliament, to a big stage demonstration of parliament. We are not joking. No.
Most stage demonstration of parliament.
I may say, not until the suspension is revoked, we will not give President Mahama any rest. Because we need to be here. So be here. We need to be. So be here. In any case, Obi Awu Nyambi the president the crown, who opposition, no one take plans we to be over. In the name of reset. Trump okaso be reset America no ono yom de nye na ogu America no. And I reset here. Kakaku akaso be reset Ghana no. Be Nebuchadnezzar dia kodru. Nebuchadnezzar.
Right, now we have 20 lines, you know. Honorable Michael Okyere Baafi, Rashibedwani, or New Juaben South, were former Deputy Minister for Trade and Industry, ranking member on Trade and Industry. 8:57. Monset time, no mammy. Why?
Yo, Madaroma, Mira, and Nadia, ye perceive a casse, MPP for the tibia, Muna Yabutre. Ye party no e better ya konobi pa me na afili me gidi pa me wa reshimu nyankopo anim se ye party we era dankwanom e de moja to era SD dombo de moja to era Kofi Abrefa Buzia de moja to era Victor Usu amode moja to ye adwuma ye party era Edubuahin de moja to era Obechebilamte Yera Kufu ma ye adwuma gutiase yera Kufu adum ma ye adwuma yera no ba omia na yera dan botwe yera Japan yera Chemantin Boache yera Brai Champion om nyina ye adwuma den I mean om nyina ho so be boa party no me gidi se
107.3
e wo se ye nyina ye akoma papa tachiri na ye yiri ye ho na ye pagya party no manager na so bi o ye po we pedi party ye MPP Yeni party for Biaka, Intino. Ya said ye, they say, or see a so party them near Hojuma, you could crack. Every bidwa, your party be a condo same party be or Ghana. Ye best about power be. Me what rich in power. And to my abamu, one of the challenges I have from you lose election chair in these 6 months in boy. And these challenges never face it. But a time is coming now. MPP will be very formidable again. And that time will be very soon. Will come very soon. was a MPP be giant as you and you be got your power near the name of year was a year to man and I'm yes share a buy ye I'm a Ghana for your bahu for so
Okay.
Enchibia intimum na montage.
Yes, I say, I mean, your castle more holding, na koso akoma party no.
We know.
Thank you for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.